Restless Troublemakers. This is the Viking and
Poppin.
And we are headed to an interesting place that was owned by a former governor, given to the University of Michigan, and is kind of abandoned now. So it's the Osborn Summer Residence on Sugar Island. Channel's Restless Viking. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the other side. Before we get to Governor Osborn's cabin, we have some friends and fellow adventurers to meet. Selfie and Man Down and their offspring.
I can't wait. I had the kids as students, so I can't wait to see them.
It's a couple miles on the St. Mary's River around the southern tip of Sugar Island, and we'll be there. So very shallow in the St. Mary's River, so we have to watch our prop. But there's the shipping lane, downbound channel, the two buoys, and then there's an aid to navigation way out there on top of a rock.
We were heading to the summer estate of Governor Chase Osborn, who was the 27th governor of Michigan. He was born in 1860 in the quintessential log cabin in Indiana. He attended Purdue University but did not graduate. He started his career working for newspapers, prospected for iron, and married a gal named Lillian Jones.
So that is Canada, and that is the United States. We are, I don't know, the border is like right there, about 30 feet out.
Hello, good morning. Hi, Delaney. It's good to see you.
It's by north end of Nevish, but it's on the mainland. Oh, we got some spikes there.
Hi, I'm Martha. It's so good to meet you.
That's my dad.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Woo!
Hello, how are you?
That's Lily.
What are you doing? Smells like a cabin in here.
Yes.
Oh, you put your fenders out?
With the bacon and the wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, these island, that's the big island. You really can't see it because this rock one is
In the way.
in the
Okay.
way, and then we're right here,
Then that lighthouse you were talking about is over here.
right here.
Okay, yeah.
It's 5 miles away.
Okay.
So these are from creatures like bears that would try and break into our porch and then try and get into the cottage.
Did you ever catch a fish in that lure?
Not yet. No.
Not yet.
The cottage was built in the 1940s, and so this is 80 years old. And this whole cottage was the entire cottage. So from right here, that was an outside window, and this door was an outside window, and Martha would be standing in the bedroom.
5 of us. The road down there at the bottom that was out here.
That's neat.
It's got to be the world's coziest kitchen. Mm-hmm. Ah, this is what I was looking for.
Look at
Sugar Island vodka?
I have no idea, but
Why don't you get right in the pilot seat, Laurel? Selfie is one of the few people that have earned the position of helmsman on Thor due to her outstanding seamanship. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Where do you want me?
Back by Laurel.
All right.
So we just picked up Selfie and Man Down,
Hello.
fellow adventurers, and their offspring, Poppin's had as a teacher.
Love seeing them grown up.
And I did some adventures with them, including some crazy Lake Superior, large 8,000-pound steel boats with 15 horsepower motor adventures. So we are going to go check up on Chase Osborn's, Governor Osborn's summer residence. So here we go. And by the way, Restless Viking history, Selfie gets to pilot Thor, and that's a rare occurrence.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
In 1889, Chase was postmaster in Sault Ste. Marie and a game warden in 1895. He served as governor from 1911 to 1913. He did the political thing for a while, then went back to newspapers, iron prospecting, and writing books.
Where the rocks are.
There's a lot of branches and rocks, but the rock.
Yeah, if we can't get in there, usually here.
your head.
So this is the library. So Chase lost a bunch of manuscripts he was working on in Georgia due to a fire. So when he came up here, he had his library made out of cement block and a metal roof.
You think the combination is the year he was born?
Yeah.
What was that, 1896? These cement buildings they built at the turn of the century are very curious to me.
Built in the 1920s, the library was built to resist fire and to protect over 7,000 volumes. Now it houses some artifacts like furniture, dishes, posters, and books.
Metal detector around here.
Heck yeah.
From the library, the ruins of the little duck cabin lie just north in the woods.
It's a rocky island.
Goose season started today.
Is this Little Duck?
Yes.
So this is
I
Little
believe
Duck?
so. Yeah.
I think so.
And that goes out to Big Duck. We'll walk down to Duck.
Although the estate is now owned and cared for by the University of Michigan, it's fallen into disrepair and seems essentially abandoned.
What's that supposed to mean, Marv?
She loves you.
It's a metal, like armoire. It's a dresser. So Little Duck cabin. Some call it his workshop. Others say that he'd sleep in here and let family and guests sleep in Big Duck. So you choose, according to the history books, which one you want him to do.
In fact, there's actually a Facebook page for this preserve.
Is there?
And a couple of the locals have been in some verbal battles on there about letting this go.
Is that right?
Oh, it's funny when you look at some of these things.
So let me get this straight. We went by the island, but it's down there. There's an island down there where Man Down proposed to you.
Yes.
Very nice. So did you guys come on dates here?
We did. We'd hike around.
Did you guys ever have sex here?
No.
Why not?
Too many mosquitoes.
Aha, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I think this is where that dude slept.
Oh, it was right here?
I think so.
Oh, the caretaker.
Yes.
What was the caretaker's name, Marv? We do just enough research to be dangerous.
No one will know if you're wrong.
Oh, yeah, they do. On YouTube, yeah. Well, I was here in 2006.
Ooh, Chuck, you were here, yeah. How's my hair look?
Oh, let's see. Let me zoom in. Chuck, how does your hair look? Excellent.
Wow. Built it right on a rock. That's pretty cool. Rocks on both sides. So what's this story?
So we believe the Undertaker stayed here.
Okay.
And this was just...
The Undertaker or the caretaker?
Yes, caretaker.
Oh, that's
Jib Andrews.
Isn't that Charlie Andrews? I think it's Charlie Andrews.
So Jib supposedly was native?
He is one of the last full-blooded Chippewa Indians that was on the island. He's on
really?
the front of that book.
Oh, okay.
And look at
Wow.
this.
Everything ties together eventually.
Here's the water that went up to the main house.
Really?
See that?
I'll be done.
So this, came right down here in the water. And then the pump would be up in the main cabin, which we're going to.
Right
or
here.
it could be here.
Yeah, looks like it used to hold a pump.
Yeah.
Then the line continues on. There's an electric box. All right, let me see if I can fix it.
Get it going.
And then this is a pressure tank.
That's holding up the cottage.
it honestly is, yeah. So it was basically like a well with a pressure tank, bladder inside, squeeze the water, created pressure, sent it up to the house, and when it needed to, it'd pump it in. I guess.
Like, people just don't come and explore.
I know, that's crazy. So was this Big Duck?
Yes, this is the big duck house, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Still got part of the roof on it. Cement foundation. Beautiful wood stove.
Wouldn't that be cool to take out of here and
Yeah, it would be.
refurbish it?
But I suspect I know why they didn't take it out. Old ice box. Look at those cooling fins. This one was cement foundation. This is a smaller cabin too. So huge fieldstone fireplace that warmed up, and if the fire died down, it would still warm the cabin. It's a very tall ceiling all the way up to that tar. And we could probably still build a fire in here.
Oh yeah.
Now it doesn't turn anymore.
I like the mantle. Oh my gosh. And then the tree that's grown right through it.
Oh, I thought that was a stick.
No,
that's a tree.
That tree has grown through the fireplace.
Solid iron. That is crazy.
Look at the hot hook.
Yeah, I know. I just tried to move it, but no dice. Oh no, that's the wall. I thought that was the ceiling. So they just took a sawzall or chainsaw to it, cut it off, and let it fall. So no matter how you feel about the U of M football team, they kind of suck for letting this go to waste.
Big time.
I mean, kind of.
And she got killed. It's like one of those goosebump moments, like she finally got killed. And this was like the best summer ever. The kids were here from June to August with the cousins.
Apparently they haven't had much time to catch up, so. So I guess Governor Osborn's nickname was the Iron Hunter for speculation. And if you go here in the YouTube video, it'll bring you to 5 Born. Quarry.
That was the name of his book.
Yeah, I know. I think they nicknamed him the Iron Hunter though. 1869 or 1860, that's the combo we got to try in the library.
Oh yes.
So the story goes, Chase Osborn, at the age in his 60s, married, Chase when he was in his 50s, he and Lillian Osborn adopted Stella Nova when she was 37 years old. After Lillian died, Chase had the adoption annulled, and a couple days before he died, he married Stella Nova, and now he and her are buried together on this island. So that's kind of a story. So I heard today from Laurel's dad that the United Nations once might have been on Sugar Island.
They were considering
They were considering it.
Yes, and Chase Osborn was pushing that.
Yes.
To happen up here.
So he was a pioneer advocate of workers' compensation and a lot of other progressive ideas. In fact, he still campaigned for Teddy Roosevelt when he left the Republican Party and became a progressive. And that's probably why he only won one election as governor. And pretty much the rest of his political elections didn't go very well. So after his governorship, he traveled the world. Then he came back here. He lived here, and he lived in a place called Possum Poke in Georgia, which is where he passed away. And posting now is the picture of him and Stella Nova a couple days before he died. But a very interesting man. And I believe Poppin is considering an investigative report.
Ooh.
Yes, I am.
I know.
So 3,000 acres, right, of land here, of preserve. The entire island of Duck Island and parts of Sugar Island, right?
Yeah.
Bequeathed to University of Michigan.
You never take care of again.
Evidently.
And he got to live here until he died in 1949. And then Stella Nova got to live here until 1989,
Yeah.
until she passed away. Jimmy, what is this?
What is that?
Yeah, do you know what it is?
I believe it's a marker of some sort.
It's a pile of stones that are cemented together.
There could be some Ewoks in there. I'm not sure.
So is the bridge like...
So the bridge is right through here,
Oh, okay.
and we'll walk around to that.
All right. So the trail used to come around this way?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was actually where the water is.
Nice.
Yeah.
High water. the ghost of Chase Osborn opening the gates of hell.
Yeah.
So I believe Waterbug Landing over here, maybe over by that stone. Waterbug Landing's where Chase used to bring his boat over. It's called Waterbug, the name of his boat. And here is the bridge to get here from land. So you can get to this, you can get to the Osborn summer residence by land. The high water is something these days. Some beaver tailings. Looks like they might be building a dam here. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, the Beaver Lodge, and now they're going to build the dam here because it's convenient. So they started to throw some sticks on here. I don't know where it is now. They may have been trapped out of here. But this is obviously the startings of a beaver dam. So interesting.
Wow.
This is a well-used trail here.
Well, this is part of the trail that the Eagle Scout worked on years ago, and it stayed
Oh,
cleared.
because he took some time with it.
And he did it right.
Eagle Scouts, an American legend.
They used to mark everything in red for the trail back to the Osborn cabins, but not many markers are left anymore.
Follow the Red Rock Trail.
Oh.
Fine.
Obviously, they don't have art classes at U of M anymore. Oh, this is the Eagle Scout project. He did the sign.
Yes, this is the Eagle Scout.
Mr. Scott Aldridge. I bet you he's like the CEO of a major company now.
Probably.
You're actually the perfect YouTube guide guy.
So looking north here takes you back into Duck Lake, which then in turn takes you back out to the St. Mary's River. Again, a lot of panfish back here, bass,
Now,
pike.
you never used to be able to come back here?
No, back in this area it was too shallow. But now with how high the water is, you can make it back here with a pontoon boat.
In the camera.
Oh, yeah, slippery.
There. Yeah.
Since we arrived by water, our tour of the preserve was reverse of how most would visit. We ended at the public entrance.
Yeah.
The trails into the preserve, if you come from Sugar Island, come to this bridge, the private property sign that we can't read anymore.
Okay, so this is Sugar Island, and then across the bridge is Duck Island.
Correct.
Because there's a few things here.
Little old bucket.
There's fuses.
Wow.
With our tour complete, we headed back to the Buick's cottage to visit and do Viking things.
So if the Restless Viking ever shows up to do a tour of a place with you, using you as a local guide, it is customary to have this many or more bottles of whiskey available. So here we are at the after exploration, and this is how you treat the Restless Viking right here, in Poppins.
Incredible.
To whiskeys and juices, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna wear my glasses. So yeah,
Cheers.
it's done. Thanks for your
Thank you.
tutelage and guidage and adventuring.
Yes, thank you.
Our pleasure.